Hey Mad Makers, today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little mini rainbow using pipe cleaners. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to start with choosing the pipe cleaners that I want. You can do as many colors or as little colors as you want. I'm going to stick with 4. So I'm going to start with my orange, and I am going to use my finger to just kind of bend this around and get a rainbow shape. And this is going to be the start of my rainbow, the middle part. So that seems like a pretty good size rainbow. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna get my next color, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just use my hand to kind of bend it around. And because this one's so long, I'm gonna just kind of trim it so it's out of the way. And we're gonna trim these other pieces too, but for now, we're just gonna get our rainbow shape going. All right, so I've got my 2 rainbow stripes. Now my next color, grab a pink here. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna obviously get a little bit bigger every time I go so that I have room to make my rainbow stripes here. Okay, that one seems pretty good. All right, so it's moving around, but that's okay. And my last one, I'm gonna do some yellow. Now this one's gonna be the biggest of all. So let's see if that fits. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of this off so it's out of my way. All right. So let's put this all together now. Line everything up as best as I can. See if it's all where it should be. There we go. It's pretty good. All right, so now I'm gonna mark where I want to cut. And since these kind of are moving around and they're hard to keep track of, I'm gonna turn it sideways. And if you have a piece of paper nearby or a ruler, it could help you to get everything lined up just right. So mark, 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 mark. Okay, now I've got a good mark. So now I can do one at a time. Cut this side, then I'm gonna cut this side. And when I'm cutting with pipe cleaners, or cutting a pipe cleaner, the sharpest part of your scissors is right down at the end. If I'm trying to use the tip, it's not gonna be as strong. So I wanna go all the way in here when I'm cutting. Okay, so one down. All right, that looks pretty good. I think everything's mostly in the place where I want it to be. So now my next step is to attach my rainbow to a piece of felt. So I've got a felt square here, or well, it's a bit of a rectangle shape. You could do a square shape, you could do a bigger shape, smaller shape. It all depends on the size of your rainbow. I didn't need too big of a piece because I have a pretty small rainbow. So now that I've got this all lined up, I'm gonna grab my glue and I'm gonna do kind of some zigzags back and forth. And it's best if you don't touch your pipe cleaners. You just want to leave your glue and kind of let it drop down, because it's going to move around on you otherwise. Okay, so when I'm done, there we go. Got my glue zigzag. I'm going to take my felt and I'm going to carefully set it over top. Tap, 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 just really lightly. Then I'm going to flip it over. All right, everything pretty much stayed where I wanted it to. I can kind of shimmy it around a little bit before things dry. Press it down just lightly. And then I'm gonna set it aside and I'm gonna let that completely dry. Once your mini rainbow is dry, you could flip it over and glue a little pipe cleaner hanger on that matches. You would just wanna take a little bit of glue, attach that. And let that take its time to slowly dry. You can also choose to cut your rainbow out like this and leave a little bit of felt showing. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun and got to make a mini pipe cleaner rainbow. Stay tuned for more videos to come.